13 signs a female coworker likes you. She's attracted. There are two types of guys in the office, the ones who know when a woman likes them and the ones who find out after she's already moved on. If you're not sure where you stand, don't worry, you're about to learn the unmistakable signs that she's actually into you, and once you see them, you'll never look at your workplace interactions the same way again. Now let's be honest, navigating attraction at work can feel like solving a puzzle with missing pieces. You don't want Thomas to interpret a friendly coworker as being interested, but you also don't want to miss the chance to connect with someone who genuinely likes you. That's exactly why this video exists. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to tell if a female coworker is into you, so you didn't misread the signals, or worse, let opportunity pass you by. And make sure you stick around till the end, because I have a bonus sign that even more obvious than the rest, and trust me, it's a game changer. Welcome to Emma, your go-to channel for real, relatable advice navigating the complexities of love and relationships. When she says hi more than necessary, think about this. Most coworkers exchange quick health in passing and move on, but if she always greets you first or goes out of her way to say hi every single day, that's not just politeness, it's interest. Now here's where it gets interesting. Does shelling her for a second longer? Does she give you that warm smile, maybe even make a solid eye contact before walking away? These little details matter. Picture this: you walk into the office barely settled at your desk, and she's already there with a playful morning. Someone's looking sharp today. It's light, it's fun, but make no mistake, it's intentional. She's trying to establish a connection, and here's something most guys overlook. If she finds ways to start many conversations for a time she greets you, she's making an effort to talk to you, because let's be real, nobody wastes time on someone they don't care about. She talks to you in person, not just through email or chat in an office where emails, Slack messages, and Teams chats rule. Why would she make it extra effort to walk over to you instead of just typing it out? Simple, she likes you. Think about it. Efficiency matters at work, and most people stick to digital communication base. It's quick, but if she prefers face-to-face conversations, it's not just about work, it's about you. Here's an example: instead of shooting you a quick message like everyone else, she takes the time to walk across the office, lean slightly on your desk, and say, "Hey, if figured I'd just ask you in person." That's a calculated move, and pay attention to her body language. Does she stand close? Does she seem relaxed, maybe even playful? Those subtle cues are her way of extending the conversation beyond business. Bottom line, if she's regularly choosing to talk to you in person when she could have easily sent an email, she's looking for excuses to be around you. 3, she asks about your weekend. Casual work conversations only stick to surface level topics. Deadline meetings, maybe a bit of small talk. But if she's asking about your weekend, that's her way of stepping into your personal life. And here's the key: does she remember details from your last conversation? If she brings up something you casually mentioned before, like, "Hey, did you end up going to that concert yet?" But she's not just being polite, she's actively paying attention. Now let's flip it. Have you ever noticed how most people forget what others say unless it's important to them? Exactly. The fact that she recalls little details means she's genuinely interested. Here's the real giveaway: she doesn't just ask what you did, she asks who you were with or if you had fun. That's her subtly trying to figure out if you're seeing someone. So if she's consistently curious about your weekend, take note, because she's giving you an opening to talk about your life, and maybe, just maybe, she wants to be part of it. 4, she'll ask if you want to grab lunch. Now let's be clear, grabbing lunch with coworkers isn't unusual, but here's what makes this different: if she's the one initiating it, and she does it often, that's a major clue. Think about it: most people either eat lunch alone with their usual work buddies or just grab something quickly. But if she's specifically asking you, especially onion one, it's not random. Watch how if she says something casual like, "Hey, I'm grabbing lunch, want to come?" but her face lights up when you say yes, that's your answer. And pay attention to whether she tries to steer you toward places that feel more like dates rather than just quick work. Lunch is a quiet cave, a spot where you can actually talk. Those are intentional choices. At the end of the day, people don't spend their personal time with someone they aren't drawn to. So if she's making the effort to get you alone for lunch, she's trying to build something outside of just being coworkers. 5, she casually suggests hanging out outside work. All right, this is the moment of truth. If she starts mentioning things like, "We should totally check out that new bar sometime," or "I've been wanting to see that movie, you should come," then congratulations, she's making it really easy for you. Women don't suggest hanging out outside of work unless they're comfortable with you. In fact, this is one of the biggest signs that she's genuinely interested. And here's what's even more telling: does she keep bringing it up? If she subtly reminds you or follows up with, "Hey, Westall, Need to go to that place then she's not just being polite, she wants Saya to take the hint and make plans. Most guys hesitate here because they think what if she just meant it casually. Trust women don't repeatedly suggest outings to guys they have no interest in, so if she's putting the idea in your head, all that's left is for you to say, oh no, what, let's do it. When are you free? 6. She asks you to walk her to her car. Now this one might seem small, but it's actually one of the most revealing things. If she's asking you to walk her to her car, especially if it's in a well-lit, safe area, it's not really about safety. It's about spending more time with you. Think about it. She knows she can walk there alone, but instead she chooses to invite you. Why? Because she wants to see if you'll step into that protective masculine role. It's her way of subtly testing how you respond to being her guardian. For a moment, here's the thing most guys don't notice: if she slows down her pace, lingers by her car, or even finds a random reason to keep talking before she leaves, she's trying to extend the moment. And if she thanks you with a playful smile or say something like, I feel safer with you around, she's making it very clear a woman who isn't interested will handle things herself, but a woman who likes you, she'll create these little opportunities to see how you respond. *7. You always have a willing partner in work tasks. Most people at work are looking to make their own lives easier. They partner with colleagues strategically, either because of skill level or convenience. But if she's always volunteering to work on the same projects as you, even when she has other options, that's not a coincidence. Here's what you should watch for: does she light up when she finds out you're on the same task? Does she suggest working together even when it's not necessary? And then there's this: does she drop little hints like, we make a great team? Don't what? It's a test. She's trying to gauge if you feel the same way. Women don't go out of their way to work closely with guys they don't enjoy being around, so if she's constantly finding ways to collaborate with you, she's looking for more than just efficiency. She's looking for connection. Before we proceed, if you'll find value in this video, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an integral part of our journey, and we deeply appreciate your contribution. Now let's turn to our discussion. 8. She innocently touches you. This is one of the biggest green flags. Women are very selective with physical contact, so if she's touching you, trust me, it's intentionally. Could be something as simple as a light on your arm when she laughs, an accidental brush against you in the break room, or even fixing something on your shirt. The key here is that she initiates it. And here's something to think about: when a woman likes you, she'll look for ways to normalize physical contact. She do it casually at first to see how you react. If you seem receptive, she keep finding ways to do it more. No woman is repeated liking a man she doesn't like, so if you notice these subtle touches happening again and again, she's testing the waters to see if you'll respond. She gets you coffee or snacks. This one's simple but powerful. If she's going out of her way to bring you coffee or your favorite snack, she's thinking about you even when you're not around. So coworkers sometimes do nice things for each other, but consistency is key. If she's regularly showing up with your favorite latte or remembering that you like a particular kind of snack, that's personal effort. And here's the real test: is she surprise you with it? If she casually drops something on your desk and says, I figured you might need this, that's her way of showing care without being too obvious. Women are nurturers by nature. When they like someone, they show it through small, thoughtful actions. And if she's keeping track of what you like, that's her way of saying you matter. 10. She tells other coworkers how great you are. All right, here's something most guys miss completely. To other people, that's a huge sign. Think about it. Would she bring you up in conversation unless she finds you wearisting? If you ever hear something like, oh, she was just telling me yesterday how funny you are, or she said you're one of the smartest guys on the team, take note: when a woman likes you, she can't help but talk about you sometimes. She's not even doing it on purpose, it just happens. And if she's praising you when you're not around, that means she's been thinking about you now to bring you up in a completely spirit conversation. And here's where it gets even more interesting: if you hear about it from multiple people, it's at S, because she's making it a habit. People don't randomly sing a coworker praises unless there's something deeper going on. So if your name keeps coming up, guess what, you're already on her mind. 11. She calls you a nickname instead of your name. Now this might seem like just playful banter, but it's actually a sign of something deeper. When a woman likes a guy, she naturally wants to create a sense of intimacy, and one of the easiest ways to do that is by giving him a nickname. Think about it. Most coworkers just call each other by their actual names, but if she's calling you something different, whether it's playful, flirty, or even slightly teasing, she's making an effort to establish something special between you two. Maybe instead of Michael, She calls Yumiki, or if you're always running late, jokingly refers to you as Mr. Always Late. It's her way of setting you apart from everyone else. And here's some thing to look out for: if she smiles or watches for your reaction. Hunch says she's gauging how you feel about it. Women don't personalize ethnicness for guys they aren't interested in, so if she's given you one, you're already on her radar. 12. She checks in on you when you're out. Most people go about their day without thinking twice about who's missing at work, but if she notices when you're gone and actually takes the time to check in on you, that's a pretty big deal. Hersha, you know it's not just friendly concern. Does she ask around a bit? Maybe she casually brings it up with coworkers saying, hey, where's your Nami today? Or better yet, does she text or message you directly with something like, everything okay, we missed you today? That's not just politeness, that's interest. And the biggest clue, if she follows up the next day. If she says something like, glad you're back, I was wondering what happened to you, she's letting you know she genuinely cared. A woman who's thinking about you when you're not even in the office is a woman who's emotionally invested, and that's a sign you can't ignore. 13. Everyone else thinks you two are flirting. Here's a funny thing about attraction: it's often more obvious to other people than it is to the ones involved. If your coworkers are making little jokes about you two, playfully teasing, or even assuming there's something going on, there's a reason for it. People don't just pick up on random vibes. If they think you two are flirting, it's probably because they've seen something. And the real test: pay attention to how she reacts when someone brings it up. Does she laugh it off but secretly look pleased? Does she blush, smile, or even steal a glance at you? If she likes the idea of people thinking there's something between you two, she's probably hoping it's true. Attraction has a way of making itself known even if you're unsure. Sometimes the people around you see it clearly, so if you're hearing those comments, take them as a hint, because chances are there. Alright, if you've made it this far, drop the word work flirt in the comments so I know you're part of our real community. I love seeing who actually watches till the end, so let me know you're here. Bonus, she gives you the wish you'd make a move. Look, this is the ultimate sign when a woman is attracted to you but doesn't want to be the one to make the first move. She let her eyes do the talking. It's lingering, gazette kind that holds just a second longer than necessary. A look that's not just casual eye contact, but something deeper. It's a mix of curiosity, accident, and maybe even a little hesitation, almost like she's waiting for you to pick up on it. Here's how you'll know: if you catch her looking at you and doesn't immediately look away, or if she does but then sneaks another glance, if that's her signaling you think about it. Women don't just stare at random guys at work. If she's making eye contact and lingers, she's hoping you will step up. And if you start noticing this after everything goes we've covered in this video, while she's probably just waiting for you to take the hint. Now you know exactly how to tell if your female coworker is attracted to you. No more second guessing. If this video helped you, make sure to hit that like button. It really supports the channel and helps us reach more people just like you. Subscribe for more daily insights into relationships, confidence, and attraction. And if you know someone who might need this, share it with them. You never know who could use a little extra clarity. We've also handpicked this next video just for you. Click it now, and I'll see you there tomorrow.